Okay, so it's...
So leaders, as I come in, I'm already thinking about taking my elbow like this way. Okay? The idea is I want to take her hand as far back as I can under my arm, and then I want to clamp her. So right there I can move her and take her into a dip. Just holding with the arm.
Now followers, we have the back to hold on to, so it's a very supported dip for us, even though it can go quite low with this one, but I'm holding on as well. And we also talked about a pivot turn at the end of that to go with the momentum. So we twist and pivot, 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 and we dance out of it. If you want to, there's many ways to get out of it. Then we did the slide. So we might be doing this here. Any return dip, you're going to slide her along the ground. Now what we do to help that happen is that he takes me a little more parallel to the ground. I really work my core once I feel that he's gearing up to pull me along the ground. And he straightens his left arm, which allows me to straighten my right so I can push. And if it's a very sticky floor, you can do a little run with your feet. But you want to take as much weight off your feet as you can. So I work the core more, and I try to not put a lot of weight on my feet, and you can turn one foot to the side until not to. Leaders?
So leaders, just to emphasize lots of engagement, especially through this hand. So the lower I go with my partner, my left hand works more. Strong core. I want to slide as I do a rotation and force it.
Make sure you bring her back up onto her feet. Then we did the jumps, the bunny jump or bunny hop. We started out with a back break and down together, up together. So if we're just doing a jump up, notice his knees are a little bit to the side and I'm more to the side. If we're straight on, we're likely going to bump knees. So it's a back step, down, up, down. Just a jump. So the more that, again, that left arm is straighter, the more he can lift, the more I can push down. It's very much about the same timing down to up. And the more the leader comes down together, up together, and the follower jumps and hooks those feet up, it's really going to make it quite an easy thing.
So if we're just doing the hop, I have my right hand on the side of the ribs, my left hand, however, the hand grip, I want to have fairly low because I'm going to lift with both arms. So if we just go down, and I can hold her quite effectively up, balancing between my two hands.
So leaders, support her on the way down as well. Don't just drop her. And followers, aim to land as softly as possible. So that means I land on my toes and I sink into my knees so that I don't land with straight legs and really shock myself. The bunny hop is onto the top of his right thigh. I aim to go as high as possible with the inside of my ankle, not my shin. And then we use that same down, up, and on the way up, I'm pushing down with my legs as well as pushing down with my arms. So it's that place, down, up, down, and then we dance out of it. Okay? That was the bunny hop. Everybody,
sorry, Gabia, who is deciding whether you're just hopping or you're going on this spot?
so you're going to have to verbally communicate that before you go into it. Make sure if there's any doubt, don't do it. Make sure you're clear on that. Jump or hop on the leg. Okay, so
They're not called different things.
it's a verbal cue to get into these moves. It's not just leg.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a disaster. Then we did the lead. So we started this one with two hand hold. We did a back break. The leader turns the right side towards me. We make sure we're connected along our side.
Side by side.
He's keeping the arm long, and then he sinks into his left knee, brings me up, and we can dance out of it from there. Or we can do two-sided, in which case he rotates around. I make sure I slide my leg next to his leg so that we are again in contact on the side. No bananas, in or out. Make your side side as straight as possible. Don't come into this already in that side lunge and then expect you to fall into it. Stay upright until you're connected, move together as well. Then we did what I call the cake lean. So the left hand is fingers pointing opposite direction and a handshake hold here. You draw through with the right hand, go over with the left.
I start turning counterclockwise, going under my right arm. The left comes down by my side, so I'm facing away with my partner.
Now make sure again you're in contact here. So my tummy is in contact with his left flank there. Then we wait for them to lunge and we go with them. Then you can rotate and either dance out or change sides. You can either go again with your right leg followers to the outside of their leg or go on